Hello everyone and welcome back to the Blackfoot Book Club and another volume of my essential film reviews collection. Thanks for being there. Let me drive. I won't make a fool out of you. Although released in 1990, this is very much a 1980s inspired blockbuster period genre film, with Tony Scott again teaming up with producers Don Simpson and Jerry Bruckheimer. Simpson actually plays a small cameo in his own produced film as race car driver Aldo Bennedetti. Personally speaking, I'm not a fan of motorsport or indeed Nascar as this film depicts, but that shouldn't put you off watching this classic, as it remains a personal favourite of my teenage years, but more importantly remains a tight, well-told story with brilliantly depicted racing scenes, and a fun overall film that has aged very little in the 22 years since release. An all-star stellar cast of Tom Cruise, who's also a credited writer, Michael Duvall, Randy Quaid, Cary Elwes, Nicole Kidman, Michael Rooker and John C. Reilly, combined with brilliant direction from Tony Scott and his director of photography, Ward Russell. With a sublime, if incidental, musical score from Hans Zimmer, the entire film is wrapped in love and affection, and you can clearly see this seeping through the entire movie with passion from all involved. I have minor criticisms. The second act is too baggy and lame in places, and yes, the film follows the stereotypical early Tom Cruise career script model. A raw recruit becomes a superstar, to losing his star status along with the girl he has won and now lost. Easy criticisms to make, but in this writer's mind, the film still stands the test of time and remains a fun, if stereotypical, romp. Tom Cruise plays rookie race car driver Cole Trickle and is the film's undoubted marquee star. However, the film's true star with a brilliant performance is Robert Duvall as Harry, the gnarly old fart, car designer, builder and racing pit boss. Far too many great scenes to mention, but the standouts are when Harry is talking to his car creations as though addressing a loved one or a child. You gotta take care of him, he implores a newly built car. Well shot, joyous scenes. The film's heart and soul, Harry is hilariously funny at times, with infectious laughter to boot. A great performance from a supreme actor. Together with Cruise, their joint scenes are the first of 3 joint narrative strands that are key to the success of the film. Their fights, their love and their admiration for each other are evident from very early on, as is the mutual respect between a pit boss in constant communication with his driver as he competes at the very highest level in breakneck speed races. In a micro small segment of a scene, this is encapsulated perfectly. A smoke-filled track ahead, with car wreckage littering the track. Harry, you gotta go high, Cole. And that's my friend Matthew. How you doing, Matt? Hope you're well. I hope you watch this sometime. The second key strand is with fellow race car driver Rowdy Burns, Michael Rooker. 2 peas in a pod, both ultra competitive drivers who never give an inch. Their joint scenes are mainly on the racetrack itself and in each other's rearview mirrors, but watch and wait for their wheelchair race. Rowdy Burns. Listen man, I've raced with my legs broke, heart bruised, eyes popping out of my head like they're on springs. The third key narrative strand is with Dr. Claire Lewicki, Nicole Kidman. A key role, well played if unspectacular from Kidman. Their key joint scene follows a needless race instigated by an irate Cole with a local taxi driver. Claire, you shouldn't be driving a car anyway, not on a road, not on a racetrack and not in a parking lot. You're selfish, you're crazy and you're scared. Aided by an additional supporting cast, including Randy Quaid as financier Tim Dalland, Cary Elwes as replacement superstar driver Russ Wheeler, and the great John C. Reilly as pitman Buck Brotherton, and race scenes that are brilliantly captured by director Tony Scott. This film still stands the test of time. The race scenes in particular are breathless at times, shot via multi-cameras at various angles, inside and outside the cockpit, bumper cameras, trackside cameras and overhead cameras. Plus there's also a TV broadcast style to both the camera angles and the shots themselves. In addition to the musical score from Hans Zimmer, Jeff Beck guests on guitar. The film spawned a huge worldwide hit for Maria McKee and Show Me Heaven, and the highly recommended soundtrack includes songs from Tina Turner, Cher, Elton John and a Guns N' Roses version of Knockin' on Heaven's Door. The standout track for me is the Spencer Davis Group song Gimme Some Lovin', which is the first to be interspersed with the racing scenes, and this mix of great music and fast-paced racing is a highlight of the film. Unfairly panders Top Gun on wheels amongst many other criticism. It retains an 80s charm for me. And that was Days of Thunder from 1990, directed by Tony Scott. Rest in peace, Mr. Scott. And hello, Matthew. I hope you're watching. Remember watching this together when we were kids? Blimey. Thanks for watching, everyone. I live in peace and in solidarity. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you again soon. Peace.